other questions I wanted to ask you about barroom brawls, street fights. One of the other things you see so common out there is people throwing wild punches, crazy haymakers, or coming at you from long distances and coming out. Very rarely do you see those sort of like straight boxing punches. I want to ask you, what's the best way to defend against those sorts of more common punches you see out in the real world?
Right. So, Jack, we got a couple of things. First, if you notice the way I'm standing, anyone who knows me, I do this. You can find in different video clips, this is well known around certain bouncer communities and whatnot, where you'll kind of cross your arms. So if you sense a threat, you're like this, right? And it could be either hand. So I'm going to walk into the actual punch itself, but initially, if he's encroaching on your space, your safe cushion, you got this, right? And if you can touch him with this, bam, you got an elbow to the face, right? And you got a headbutt. So first thing I want you guys to try to practice a little bit. If you're in a hairy situation and a guy's about to punch you, right? You can be here. It's pretty well assured that if he's got his right foot back, that he's going to punch with that hand. And you're bracing your jaw and your neck at the same time. So if he were to slap me with the other hand or something, he's not going to wreck my head and knock me unconscious. So as soon as he takes that move, it can be palm heel, or it can be stop and an elbow, right? So what's going to happen, if he gets this punch off, he throws a punch. You're going to act like you're answering the phone. I've actually seen people say this doesn't work, but it does. If he's really aggressive and rushing into me, this is going to act as a block itself. So if he really comes at me, right, boom, this is kind of a block. And then what we're going to do is we're going to step out with this back foot, base out for leverage. We're going to take our hammer fist, this part of our hand right here, and it's going to be boom. And this punch can go top of the head, and we're going to demonstrate something a little while with that. Go to top of the nose. Collarbone breaks really easy, and all the way to the diaphragm, right? So when this thing comes, we're just going to answer the phone, block, here, bang, and we're going to hammer fist. Right behind the hammer fist, I want you to throw back to the chin and eyes. Always go to the eyes. Boom. As soon as you hit that, boom, groin, kick, and then just, you can hit him to the back of the head, elbow, throw him to the floor, kick him a few times, and call it a day, right? But don't let up. Once you start, you just got to throw a barrage of punches and kicks. But your base is really important, right? So you always got to work for maximum leverage. He comes up, he's starting to mess with me, boom, we block, hammer fist, bang, boom, boom, down, kick, and then run away or whatever it is we need to do, right? So it's going to be really aggressive like that. So we're going to have Jack work with Clint. Clint's the bigger guy, so the big guys are always the victim in our stories. Yeah. So, and Clint has some pretty good experience, so he's good to work with.
All good?
Yes. So you can actually do this, right? I want you to start developing this habit, right? So all you have to do, you can actually just headbutt straight from this, right? But he lets the punch go, right? Here, bam, hammer fist. And palm heel, knees, grab the head, kick, push to the floor, have fun. So that's really good. Come on up. What I want you to do this time after this
is
just grab the head. Knee to the nuts, knee to the head, right? All right. So let's do it like that. Get really physical. All right, we kind of left the hammer fist out. You're in a hurry to get to him, right?
Yeah.
I tell you, guys, one of the things I used to do, and I think surely there's a record somewhere, I like to bite people. If I end up what Jack just did, I'll rush in and just bite you in the face, but I wouldn't recommend that, but it does work.
Do it one more time.
Street fighting. Grab his hand. There you go. Down. Yeah, kick him while he's down. That's good. Nice. All right. Let's try it the other way just for fun. Clint, let's see if you will get this worked out. So you're here, right? And you're just going to lean in, block. Yes. Grab the head. He's a little bigger guy, right? So you got to have fun while you're training too, right? Let's try it one more time. Let's get this one down behind us, and we'll walk through it one more time just to make sure everyone understands. Very nice. It's good to get crazy. In fact, that's one of the tenets of street fighting is to kind of get crazy. So let's change the angle just real quick, so we can take a look at this different from the other side. So when that initial punch comes, slowing everything, I want you to actually kind of lean a little bit. In this case, he went over my head. I would actually do something different here. But if I can catch him in the middle, straight it, then we're gonna, crack the hammer fist down. So it's gonna be block, hammer fist. Palm heel to the chin and the eyes, and then we're going to here, 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 there, to the ground, and just keep stomping, right? Really get crazy with the guys. And listen, because it's a street fight, I'll just occasionally tell you things that you can do that don't sound real cool to some, but it really works. So one of the other things I do, if I catch a guy about to swing at me, I spit in his eyes. And then I go after him, right? So you can stop this really quick just with a simple hand here and here, right? So we're gonna kind of transition to the next technique. It's a real quick stop. You're blocking and striking at the same time, and you can still headbutt. So if he comes in here and he swings.
With the haymaker.
Haymakers are very seldom thrown straight. Professional fighters have trouble throwing a very straight punch under pressure. It's more convulsive. They're excited, the heart's racing, and it tends to loop. It's just, we have an old saying, if it feels strong, it's wrong. And that's usually wrong. But if what we're going to do, even professional fighters do it in the street a lot of times, right? There's a way to throw an overhand right. Most of them's not correct. One is. And they all leave you exposed. So when he throws that, right, what I'm going to do is just block in here towards the shoulder, above the bicep, and always roll your shoulder, right? So if it does chip shot through, he's not getting a clean shot, right? So when he throws that, it's bang, like this, straight to the face. You can even grab the hair if they have good hair, and then slam them down, kick, down, headbutt them. Listen, guys, if you're going to headbutt a guy, hit him in the temple, side of the jaw, or from the nose or cheeks down. You don't want to go crown to crown, but it is okay to go into the top of the head, right? So if you grab the head, turn it, and headbutt. So he takes a good wild swing. Stop. This is actually going to be to the face. Pull down, kick, headbutt, kick again, down to the ground, right? And you can throw elbows to here in the center of the back as well, right? Feels good?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he comes in, bang. We catch him with this, head down, bang. Work here, kicks, go crazy. But just the first thing is to avoid the initial punch. So top speed, here goes bang, right? This is actually to the face. And then we're going to move somewhere. Jack, slide over there. And Clint, pop in. So keep it tighter inside.
Yeah.
So just like a claw. You're hitting with remember that you're hitting with the bony part of the palm heel here, right? Sometimes.
Oh, you want me to go for the chest or the eyes?
No, you can go for the eyes, but
Okay.
you're still hitting the chin here, right?
Okay.
So what I would do for training purposes, maybe here. Sometimes a guy grabs a hold of your swings, bang. It's just simple, right to the diaphragm, causing him to pike his heels and opens up everything else. You can also, but right now we're just stopping right here and go kind of high with the other one, like really aggressive. All right, try to, usually people don't start this far apart. It's not comfortable. Right. Grab his head, headbutt to the turn it sideways. Turn his head sideways, go to the temple. Yeah. Try to make the punch and the block simultaneous. So when you punch at me, when you punch, bang, right? When you punch hard, bang. When you punch hard, bang.